Anna Dzingel from Babble Dabble Do, and I'm very excited to debut a new project with you guys. Today we're going to be making these colorful vellum lanterns, and we're going to use a whole variety of art supplies to decorate them with. Before we get started on the project, I want to talk to you about today's sponsor. This project has been sponsored by ACMI. ACMI is the Art and Creative Materials Institute. ACMI is a group of international art supply manufacturers who seek to promote safety when it comes to art supplies. So how does ACMI work? They have actually certified a whole variety of art supplies, probably most of the ones that you use, and they've given it a seal. If an art material passes their process and is deemed non-toxic when used appropriately, it will be then given an AP seal. Now that AP certification shows up on the packaging of the material. And that's a great way for parents and educators to identify if a material is safe for use with kids. Incidentally, there's another seal you might see called the CL label. This is a cautionary label, and that's for products that are identified that are safe for use for children 12 and up. Okay, so let's get started with our project. We are going to be making these vellum lanterns. Now, you will need to go to my website and print out the template. You're going to want to print it on vellum, which is a translucent type of paper. Once you have your template printed, go ahead and assemble all your AP certified art materials and start decorating. Now, you can either plan these in advance for the designs, or you can do like I do and doodle. So it's really fun to experiment with how each of these materials looks when you have light shining through it. Once you're done decorating the template, the next step is to cut it out. So using a sharp pair of scissors, cut along the solid black line. Vellum is a little bit temperamental and it does tend to curl up, so just take your time when you're cutting it. When you're done with that, we're going to fold the cube. We're going to fold along all the dotted lines. That includes the sides and the tabs. The next step is a little bit more difficult to cut, so this is something that adults might want to assist with. We're going to go to the bottom of the template and we're going to carefully cut out along the dashed lines. And this is going to be basically the support for our flameless candle or tea light. Once you've done that, it's time to start assembling the cube. You're going to need both a glue stick and tape. Now, vellum is a little bit hard to glue, so I basically use the glue stick to kind of tack everything in place, and then I hold it firmly together with tape. Okay, this is maybe the trickiest step of the whole project. We're going to take our flameless candle. We're going to align it with that bottom tab we created earlier, and we're going to make sure that we don't cover up the switch. Next, we're going to tape this flameless candle to that tab. Once you're done taping it, you should be able to turn on the candle and then close the top of the cube over it. The other template I have available is a pyramid shape. For the pyramid lantern, we're basically following the same steps that we used for the cube lantern. In this case, those are going to be decorating your lantern, cutting it out, cutting that bottom tab, folding it, adding glue and taping everything in place, and finally adding the tea light. And that's today's project, makers. I really hope you enjoyed it. Remember that you can grab the templates for these on my website at babbledabbledo.com. There's also a lesson plan you can download. Lastly, do not forget to look for that AP seal when you are shopping for art supplies. It is the easiest way for educators and parents to identify products that are safe for use with kids. Don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials, and be sure to stay creative.